Just one more question. Last question. I had an experience a few months ago that was really, it felt very profound to me, and I enjoyed it, and I'm just curious if you have any insight on it. It didn't feel like a dream that you have at night when you sleep. It felt like an alternate consciousness where I was aware of basically kind of like a different version of myself and a different version of my mom in what I was interpreting in my perception of it as kind of almost like an alternate physical reality. Are there such things?
Yes, but this is the way we would describe it. In your deliberate working to find alignment with who you are and finding it much of the time, you are coming to resonate in this more steady recognition of this non-physical perspective. So you are beginning in many ways to see your world through the eyes of Source. When you find yourself saying something that is way better than you've ever said it before, that's one of those resonant moments when you are an extension of that source energy. And so some people want to call those out-of-body experiences. We want to call it seeing the world through the eyes of Source. And it does feel like a different vantage point because it's not a vantage point that people often experience. Esther often describes it to others. When she's driving often, it doesn't feel to her as if her wheels are on the road. There's a sort of ethereal quality to her moment in time where she's perceiving things. She's aware of what's happening in traffic even before anyone's signaling. She sort of knows what that one's going to do. She sort of finds her place in her driving pod. She sort of knows where she wants to be. It's like she's allowing the non-physical aspect of her to view her world. And the reason that we love so much giving this picture to you and affirming back to you the experience that you had is because this is the way you all have intended to live in your physical bodies. You intended to find vibrational, it's what we talk about all day so far here today, alignment with this broader part of yourself so that the total you is present in the moment, so that the fullness of you. We love you so much, but you have such a screwy perspective of how the source fits in with that which you are. You've separated yourself from source, made source smarter and wiser, when source is flowing to you and through you unconditionally. Unconditional love, unconditional knowing, unconditional good driving, unconditional knowing where the radar is, unconditional appreciation, unconditional clarity, unconditional things are always working out for you, unconditional. And as you find reason to believe that and know that, a little piece here and a little piece here, and practice it, you're going to have far more moments like that where you can feel the whole of who you are present in this moment, which is what each and every one of you meant for each and every moment. Not one of you said, I'll go forth. I know you're available. But I'll pinch myself off from you, and then you can measure me against all the others who've pinched themselves off. I'll dig really deep holes and I'll crawl in, and then when I crawl out, other humans will clap.
Thank you so much.
And we say, you came to feel good and to feel good in this moment and in this moment and in this moment. But you got to practice it first thing in the morning for a little while to get the hang of it. And clearly you have been doing that.
Thank you.
Something more?
That's it. Thank you so much.